I like to talk about our negative emotions, either be sad, depressed, angry, fears, resentment, and so on and so forth. I used to feel that this emotion is indicate that there is something wrong in our life, the way we live, or some problem that we need to fix. And with the narrative of the society, we're saying the same thing. When you experience this negative emotion, people will be like, hey, what happened? Do you want some help? And so on. And of course, because it's very uncomfortable, this feeling. But the thing is, I have never known one person who only have joys and happiness. Everyone have all these range of emotions. So therefore, these emotions are normal and part of life. And then when we treat it as if they are the problem, it just make it become bigger problem than what it is. When actually, if we see it as it's a nature of life that we go through all emotion, and each time and each phase of life we experience different things. And from my personal experience, I coming from being very numb because I have very negative view toward negative emotion. So I unconsciously suppress it when it comes to the surface. And this is not conscious choice. It's become over time habit. Starting from when I was young, that emotion was too overwhelmed and I wasn't ready to do it. And I was helplessness in order to face it. So my body developed this mechanism to just suppress it back down. So over time, I just didn't know it. It just so fast, this mechanism, that it just gone back, stored in my body. And when it came out at time, I thought I'm crazy. I thought I am gonna go to the mental hospital and it will come out again. I really thought I lose my life. But we all have a guide. We have our compass internally, and I was navigate through that, to that inner voice, inner guidance, and I come to understand what was I experiencing, or negative, especially the fear that I had when I was young, and I couldn't comprehend the fear, and the body just keep the score until I'm ready. And actually I realized at time it was difficult to come to this realization, but then I realized the only reason this emotion show up in our life is because we are ready to face it. It means we have reached some certain stability in our life in order to deal with it. But yes, be used to the quick fix methodology is that when things like this happen, you go to doctor and then they give you medicine to suppress it back down. And as soon as you stop using medicine, it go back up again, and you thought you were sick. Especially when you get medicine and you get better, so you really think you were sick because that is what the sign that you were sick, right? I was lucky enough that I didn't use any medicine and I stay with it. There was an inner voice in me tell me that don't resist it, stay with it and have to keep time. It's been many months of serious, heavy, crazy emotion, and then it's been year of what's that sound? Anyway, it's been a year later that I left with the depressions and anxiety and all emotions. If you look close enough and not try to run away from these emotions and stay with it, it will pass. And sometimes the mind will tell you that what is this about. I don't remember a lot of my childhood because I think the mind just decide that better to forget it for my own sake. But then I could grab the emotion that come up connecting to certain part of my life, certain time, certain events, though it's not a very clear memory, but it helped me understand and process it easier. And over time I see that now if this emotion come up, depression, anxiety, or anything that is happen, it was a sign that my body get rid of the stuck emotions, and I'm just have to incorporate with the body. I say this, it doesn't mean it's easy, it's comfortable. No, it's not easy, it's not comfortable, it's difficult and challenging, but it's better because one ease of emotion have been past and processing. I have a better clear view of myself, have more confidence about who I am, cleaner, lighter, and it's clearly and healing. So what I want to say is, when I see people were talking like they are sick because they have depression, I feel really, I don't know how to tell them that they are not sick. You are not sick, you have depression. It's just your body get rid of that emotion that was stored when you were not ready to face it. You just need to give time for it to get out. You will become even better version of you than suppress it down with the medication or run away from it. What helped me a lot was mindfulness practice, moving body, dancing. At time when it was really heavy and really crazy, I did Osho meditations. I was at the center where they have Osho meditation every day in the morning, and it's called Osho Dynamic Meditation. Very active, and you like activate a lot of what's stuck inside and release it out. It's not like sit and meditate and close eye like this. It's like screaming, get out all the anxiety, and I process that heavy part very fast, very intense. I'm not saying this as a recommendation for anyone. I cannot recommend you to do whatever you need to do. You have to listen to your own self. What I want to do is I want to reframe the word people talking about negative emotion, depression, and anxiety as if they have something wrong with them. At time, what really helped me, I have met people, very spiritual people, and when I share with them what happened to me, it was the first time I feel that someone truly understand and don't think I'm crazy. And they told me that I am having a gift, and after this process I will understand. And I was like, at the time I was like, gift what? I struggle with fear every day. I struggle with angry, resentment, bitterness. I don't see myself as a gift. I only see myself as a mistake and failure. But today I can tell you that it was really a gift. That even after I passed to, after I released that repressed emotions, I connect with my body, I feel, think, and by feeling I could convey my emotion, I could work on the art, I could work on writing even better, and I feel so good to be able to feel. And the happiness that I have is more subtle. I don't need a big stimulation to feel joy. I don't need like a big crazy holiday party to feel happy. Like the joy is more suffer, and another side, the pain is very deep as well. But at time, once you have this, you're gonna learn to live with it, and then you just another state of life, and it's very blessing. So if you have depression, anxiety, reframe it. You are not sick really. You are in a healing process, healing emotionally, and at the end of tunnel, you're gonna be so grateful. Thank you for listening to me.